Yo, what's up, everyone? Today we have questions 5 and 6 from the first section of the second College Board digital SAT test. So let's look at question 5 now. Within baleen whale species, some individuals develop an accessory spleen, a seemingly functionless formation. Now, pay attention to the wording. A seemingly functionless. That basically means that somewhere in the following portion of our text, we will certainly see some fact that will tell us that this accessory spleen is not functionless, because a seemingly functionless means, well, potentially or hypothetically functionless, but in reality, it actually functions. It has a vivid and a practical purpose of splenetic tissue outside the normal spleen, right? So there's some formation in addition to the normal spleen. Now, given the formation's greater prevalence among whales known to make deeper dives, right? So that accessory spleen, right, or that splenetic tissue probably helps those whales make deeper dives. That's what it says here. Some researchers hypothesize that its role isn't secondary or isn't unimportant or isn't impractical. So in other words, we need a word that says that it is not helpless. In fact, it helps whales make deeper dives. Rather, the accessory spleen may actively support diving mechanisms, right? So we already know the word we're looking for, that it is not dormant. It is not inactive. Now, replicable, it's not about replicating something. We're talking about a formation in their organisms, in whales' organisms, that really participates in their life. So, but again, we have isn't here. So that's the opposite of that. Replicate, no. Predetermined. It's not about determining or predetermining something. It's not about determining or figuring things out. Now, operative, no. It's the opposite of that. Or latent. Yeah, that's the word that we need. Is not here latent. And that means it's active, right? So that is the word that we need. Latent. Choice D. Now we're going down to question 6 now. According to a U.S. tax policy expert, state taxes are other factors when considering an interstate move. So we don't know. Any word can be here. From this particular sentence, the sentence in which our gap is located, we don't actually know. Anything can be in here for now. Our context and our answer lies in this further part of this passage. Even significant differences in state taxation have almost no effect on most people's decisions, right? So that is our answer now. That state taxation is not important, right? And that is why state taxes are not important. Here's the word that we're looking for. They're not crucial. Right? But let's see. Have no effect on most people's decisions, while differences in employment opportunities. See, and they are making a comparison here, right? So they're saying that state taxation is not as important as employment opportunities, housing availability, and climate. That's it. So these factors are more, these variables, these factors are much more dominant in people's decision making compared to state taxes. So state taxes are not as important, right? consistent with their factors? Is it about consistency, though? I'm not sure. It's not about consistency, right? Excuse me. Now, representative? No, certainly not representative of other factors. It's not that. We're saying that they're not as important as other factors. In other words, are less important, overshadowed by, yeah. And what are these other factors? Again, they're giving, I guess, some examples to us: employment, housing, and climate. Okay, that matches. That's our best choice, and irrelevant to other factors. But it's not the question of relevance. It's not about relevance. It's saying that we have four different things right here, and this thing A, is simply not. Again, I want to say the word important, but I want to come up with some other word. It's not as crucial as these other three factors, just to name a few, right? That is why these three and probably some more overshadow, right? Or this is overshadowed by those three, okay? Now, and that's why our choice is C, because it is the best option for us in this particular instance. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye-bye.